Coach, really busy last week, obviously, with those quick venues. Didn't get a chance to really talk to you at either of those games, but maybe let's talk about the win, the Tennessee Tech victory on the road. What did that mean for you and your program moving forward?
Well, I thought it was an outstanding win for our basketball team. I mean, we kind of got our tails kicked at Jacksonville State. I mean, they just had so much strength and size that we just really couldn't match up with them. We knew we were outmatched in that game on the inside, but we didn't feel like we competed as well as I would have liked for us to. So I really challenged the girls going into the Tennessee Tech game and basically said, we're not losing here with anything other than a win. Whatever it takes, the refuse to lose attitude, what we've been trying to pull out of you all year, you will bring it tonight. And I pretty much demanded it, and they stepped up and answered the call. It was definitely the best defensive game we've played all year, followed the scout, did an outstanding job with our game plan, both offensively and defensively. So just really proud of how they bounced back, not only from the Jacksonville State win, but they accepted the challenge from me.
From a confidence standpoint, how big was it not to get in that hole in the first quarter and actually come out with the lead going into the second?
Oh, we've been getting blown out in the first quarter. We've been losing a lot of our ball games in the first quarter of the game. We did a different starting lineup, and we brought some what we felt like was the spark off the bench. So we brought Bethea off the bench, and she came in and really sparked us. We haven't been getting a whole lot of bench production this year. So I thought the kids that started the game did a good job of maintaining, and then she came on and really, really stepped up, made some big shots for us. We changed the way we were doing things offensively, and we pretty much changed it on the fly. In a practice and a shoot-around on the road. But they did a really, really good job of it and finding people, and we actually made some shots, and that was really good. And I think for the first time all year, we out-rebounded a team, and we're not going to do that very often, but these kids really fought hard for us on Saturday. I was really proud of them.
I know you're looking for a lead guard, and I understand that continues to be a process and an evolution, but the way Kishanan played on Saturday, particularly her drive and kick, Jasmine made some threes, Bria, I believe, started 4 for 4 from 3. Is it hard not to put Kishanan in just several different locations, perhaps the lead guard position?
Well, I mean, I decided that what I was hoping that I would be able to do wasn't working for us. I was hoping that we would be able to create some things for her, for KJ. But I realized the other night that she's the one that creates for everybody else. So we did, like I said, we changed everything, put the ball in her hands, ran some different screens, ran some different action off those screens. And she just really did a good job of handling it. I mean, she took the shots that she needed to take. She dished the ball when she needed to. She was very poised for the majority of the game and made really good senior leader decisions, I thought. But again, the kids made shots around her. Crane did a good job finishing on the screen roll. We got some extra opportunities. We had some kids step up. Mary Jones had 2 huge offensive rebounds for us late in the game that really, really helped us to seal that win. So definitely I think that you'll see some different looks from us going forward.
Bria's health, I know that she didn't get to make the trip. I heard that she had a little bit of a stomach bug. How's she coming along? Will you have her for this week?
She practiced today, still pretty weak. She had the flu. But she was back at practice today. I don't know how much availability she will be as far as this week goes, but you know, if she can work herself back into the mix, great. If not, I do feel like that her absence pulled some things from other players, and they stepped up and they realized what they could do. So we're hoping to ride that confidence, and if Bria can come back strong doing the things that we need her to do, hopefully she can fit back in that mix.
You got a tough swing this week. I know that it didn't start out easy against some of the better teams in the conference this week. Not much different with Belmont and Tennessee State. What do you see in this week, opportunity-wise, for your team?
Well, you know, Belmont's outstanding. I mean, you look at them, and you always, as a coach, you always say, let's find a weakness. Try to find a weakness. And they don't have any. I mean, that is probably in the Ohio Valley Conference, just for as long as I've known basketball, and obviously I haven't studied the conference as much as most people because I was concentrating on other things, but I don't know if there's been as much of an accumulation of talent on a team in the last 2 or 3 years there. I mean, they have a little bit of everything. They have shooters, they have bigs, they have kids that can get to the rim. They're not going to overwhelm you with their athleticism. They're high basketball IQ players that fundamentally know how to play the game, and they're going to do things right. And And that makes them very difficult to beat. They're not going to beat themselves on any given night. And when they're making shots, they're almost impossible to beat. When they're not making shots, they're going to do the other things and the little things that help them get over the edge. I mean, they proved that going into Vandy and whipping them. I'm not quite sure. I think I've lost count, but I know it's over 30 consecutive OVC wins for them since they've been beat. So, you know, you go into a game like that, you know, telling your kids, why not us? Why can't we be the team that finally knocks them off, you know? And that's really all you can do. And you got to go in there with the mindset that you have absolutely nothing to lose. I mean, most people in the conference are playing them knowing that they're going to have to play their best game to beat them. And we understand that. But we're going to go in with the mentality of why not? And try to bring our best and try to get better, because the Tennessee State game on Saturday is huge for us.